Hello everyone, this is AUR and welcome to my YouTube channel again. I'm really glad you're still here with me watching these videos. But today I'm not going to be like live producing everything and stuff like that I did in the last 3 videos. But what I'm going to do today is show what I've done so far, and I have been working on the song for like the past 2 days, but not consistently like in a video type that I would go for like 1 hour or 2 hour work. What I did was like pick some random times and do some random things for the song. So I'll just go over what I've done so far and then show you the final product as well as how I made the entire song, which is complete now. So just going over to the FL project folder, and I'm gonna go through these by order. So first of all, I'm going to open up this second drop NCS competition. This is like the sound design choice thingy that I did in the first video as well. So basically what I did was like choose some of the working synths that could go with the drop. So, and then like the recording that I did, the rendering that I did in the first video, these are here, and then like I chopped them up and picked my favorite ones. So I'm just going to show you all of these. Let me just put the volume a bit up. Yeah, that's alright. So this works kind of like a riser than this one. Same concept, same riser thingy, but like a little bit faster, and it's like just 1 bar, and the other one is like 2 bar. Then some other one shots. The drop isn't as good as the Akio song, so I'm sorry for that if I did not deliver anything that's close to the Akio's drop, but I tried my best. So yeah, I'm not an Ableton and I don't have corpus or anything to do the sound design, but this was like the most I could do with what I have on this laptop and everything that I have. And now these stuff. Then these ones. And these. So these are the sound design thingies for like the second drop, which I use in there, in like right here. So this audio file is like the final render of the song, which I'm going to play once we're done with everything that we have to like cover. I'm just going to say press no, and then like open the NTS Comp voice making project. Now this gets a little bit interesting because this one I use the announcement they made, the NCS announcement they made for the competition. What I did was like I tried to make Sam's voice a little bit robotic and stuff like that, but it didn't quite work out because there were like songs playing in the background and also a little bit of noise. So what I did was like took another thingy, another plugin, another program, as you can see, that's called Descript. It's free to use and it has like stock voices, so it's like text to speech thingy. So I used that to generate a male voice, and then I used that male voice and like processed it, and it sounds something like this without the processing and everything beyond what I did to the voice at first. So yeah.
What's up, everyone? This is No Copyright Sounds, and we're thrilled to announce our first remix contest with Audius. We're giving you.
And then when I put some more voice processing on it, it sounded like this.
What's up, everyone? This is No Copyright. copyright sounds, and we're thrilled to announce our first remix contest with Audius.
This doesn't sound that much of impressive or anything. Oh, wait. I think I already have it processed. Yeah, I'm going to like use this one. Yeah, this is the first one.
What's up, everyone? This is No Copyright Sounds, and we're thrilled to announce our first remix contest with Audius. We're giving you all 11 days in celebration of our.
Yeah, so then I processed it using the third mixer chain, which I'll go through right now. So here it is. Just some OTC, fruity reverb, parametric EQ, Marda melodies to like give that telephonic vibe that I did for the intro. And then some OTT and parametric EQ again to like get rid of the lows and some highs that we don't need. And then this is what we get.
What's up, everyone? This is No Copyright Sounds, and we're thrilled to announce.
And there's like nothing on the mixer chain tone. Then we have the same impact from the intro song and the same atmosphere I did in the first project that we did, like the first video. This is kind of like process the OTT, KHS distortion a little bit. No, that's a lot because it's like crushed with distortion and also a lot of OTT, parametric EQ to like just fill out the mids when it's going to the melodic mixer chain, which I'll explain in a moment. Then we have this something bad. I don't know where the MIDI is for this one. Maybe I kind of lost the MIDI. But let's see what we have. Okay, so we have this Reese bass. Yeah, it's just like one note playing, so maybe it's not showing it. Yeah, sounds like this. It's basically just a Reese bass, and then I process it using the mixer chain 4, and before that sounds like this. Now I get to mixer chain 4, it sounds like bit crush and stuff like that. So what the bit crush effect is doing is like it's basically just like erosion plugin with the noise on, and then it's set to like this range where there's like more of the oh wait, it's like sine, not the noise mode. It's sine mode, and it's set to this particular frequency range. It's giving kind of like the bit crush effect. Then we have the sausage fattener, like fattening it up, and also like saturation, some of it. But I'm sure like I use the erosion to like set this noise, bring it right here, color all the way up, BW all the way down, and OTT about 31%, parametric EQ2, and then we get something like this. Yeah, you see the erosion there was like reset or something. I don't know why it did that, but yeah, the erosion plugin in there was just kind of like reset. So yeah, it has noise filter on, and also the frequencies that we needed were like some white noise and stuff. So, and it's going through the mixer 9. I don't know what's happening in there. Maybe you can check. No, there's nothing. And then we have our next sample, which is a Vital Synth patch. Sounds like a horn sound, like an orchestral horn sound, but more electronic synthesized. So it's basically just like this. So yeah, and then we process it with the mixer 5. And basically what mixer 5 did is OTT, distortion, parametric EQ, and some reverb using the endless smile to about 65%, which is a really cool atmospheric reverb for this patch. So yeah, then we get something like this. And then what I did was like God, why is it playing again? Okay, so this is it. This is going to the Mixer 7, where I put an adaptive verb plugin to make this atmosphere loop. It's not playing. Yeah, so it's basically just one of these notes that plays right here. It's kind of like consolidated in here for like the reverb and everything. And I also did some reverse automation for this part right here. This very one-shot thingy right
What's up,
here.
everyone? This is no copyright sounds,
And then I like made it another file, and then like reversed it so it goes down and then up again into the next section. So yeah, that's about it. And this all stuff goes into the like the break or second verse of the song, which is a bridge between the first drop and the second drop. So yeah, I'm just going to like play all of this.
What's up, everyone? This is no copyright sounds, and we're thrilled to announce our first remix contest with Audius. We're giving you all 11 days in celebration of our 11th anniversary to download some stems and create a track from scratch. There's over $800 in prizes up for grabs for the top 3 remixes plus some exclusive NCS merch. Read the description for the rules and happy creating. Can't wait to hear what you create.
Yeah, so it's kind of like a sad, epic intro thingy, but I use it at the like the second part of the song. About the melodic section, what it's doing is like I have routed the vocal that is going on and then like side chained it to the melodics channel, and then I open up Soothe, and then like I routed all the melodic sounding thingies, like all of the other instruments, to this mixer chain, and then I put Soothe 2 on it, and I enabled the side chain for the I don't know what's it called. Maybe it's called like something like masking or something like frequency masking, if I'm not mistaken. Which basically what it does is like when the vocal comes in, all the instruments that have the same frequencies as the vocals are kind of like ducked down by an amount, which I've set in here. Like soft mode, the depth is about 14.4, sharpness 3.5, selectivity 8.7, but it depends on what vocal you have and what you want to do. And then to enable the side chain from the vocal to the other melodics and everything, is like basically what I did was like first route the vocal in here, and then like select the first knob, like the number 1, which is like the first thing coming into this mixer channel. So yeah, I just put it in the number 2 slot, which is like the side chain in, or more like side chain input and everything, stuff like that. So yeah. And then basically when the vocal plays, all the frequencies that are playing on the other melodics that are like messing with the vocal and not letting it through, are like masked, and then the vocal comes through, and also it doesn't affect all the other instruments. It's basically like side chaining for all the frequency spectrum and not the volume of a sound. Alright, moving on, I'm going to go over the drop project, and then we're going to the intro project, because that's where all the mastering and everything comes in. So I'm just going to wait for this project to load, and I'm going to go over quickly all the things. I haven't done much changes to this one because first drop is basically just the same. but I did some like chopping up and stuff like that to the second drop, which I'm going to show. Alright, here's the intro project and everything. So basically just the build-up section for the drop. I'm just going to go macros, which is able for all plugins. Just basically the same thing. Except for what I did was like change the lead melody. Like it was something like this before, then like chopped it up and like repeated the first section, and the second section changes in the second or the fourth section according to these sections that I made. So like we have first section, the second section is the same, third section is the same, but the fourth section the melody changes a little bit. So like to get the drop a little bit more like character and also some change, so it doesn't feel the same throughout. Then for the second drop, now here we have some chopping of the all the instruments, all the melodic elements and everything. So it's basically like I put the mode to like 1/3 of the step, 1/3 step. So yeah, something like that to give it like a swing feeling for like a glitch hop genres and stuff like that. So basically everything just goes into like a swing mode. Even the automations in here I changed to like the swing mode and everything like that, and then I reprogrammed or remade the lead melody as well to like a swing mode, and then like consolidated it once more. So yeah, and then what I did was like introduce some of the bleep bloops in here that I did, which also I chopped up. These are basically like the loops that we had in the first project that I showed in this video. I'm just going to check my mic level. Hello? Yeah, this is working out. I hope my voice was coming through throughout the video. Alright, so these are basically just chopped up loops that I made in the other project. These are repeating the reason I added this one here was like it gave some kind of like an extra element, but also like panned so much that it kind of gave it like a color-based feeling to the future rhythm drop, which is kind of cool. And then what I changed right here was like introduce the switch vocal, which is like the same processing that I did for the NCS announcement vocal. And then we had the risers, the other risers, this loop and that loop and this loop, and everything is like basically just chopped up, and it sounds something like this. I'm going to go over the processing as well in a bit. So yeah, let's just go over the processing. Okay, 23. I'm just going to like go over these. So basically, these are like nothing much going on here. The first synth will like the riser one, the big riser, has OTT, EQ, distortion, EQ. The second riser, the short one, has EQ. Then going into this one is routed then to the new drop elements, the bus. The other synths have like OTT, distortion, EQ, OTT, distortion, EQ, and has effect to give that kind of like some panned effect, or more like something like wide effect. So I'm just going to show this one. It's maybe this one. Yeah. Alright, I'm just going to play this one. I'm going to unmute this and then like play it. So it's like basically just extra wide. If I disable this, and then enable it again, what it's basically doing is it has a stock plugin in the FL that is called something like Fruity Stereo Enhancer, I suppose. Yeah, this is the plugin. It's basically just like going left and right with like a speed a delay, something like that. So it's basically the delay in just some milliseconds. So for now it's like set to 31.9 milliseconds, and it's going to like the left and right channel in milliseconds. Every signal, every input, or every millisecond, 39 milliseconds, the sound is going to like left and right, left, right, left, right. So it's basically creating that panned effect. Our brains are not that good at recognizing the signal going to the left and right, so it's basically so happening so fast that our brains think that it's wide sound and not pan. So basically what you can do is, like, if you have a signal that is mono and has no stereo information, and you cannot make it wide using a stereo widener or stereo shaper tool or anything like that, what basically you can do is like use the stereo shaper tool from the FL, and not the stereo width tools that just increase the width if it has already, and use the KHSS, or maybe there are more alternatives to these plugins as well. But yeah, basically use this one because it sounds kind of like easy to use, and also sounds amazing, and the quality is also good. So yeah. If you have mono sound, let's say something like a kick or snare or transient sound, then what you're gonna do is like set the delay to like 10 milliseconds to 20 milliseconds. If you have like a really short transient sound, and set to like 5 or 8 milliseconds, and if you have like longer sounds, then you can set to like 20 to 30 milliseconds. And if it's like a really uh, sustained sound with like a little bit of pauses and everything, then you can set to like 40 milliseconds or 50 milliseconds, which I guess this plugin can go. So the longer the sound, the more delay that you want it to be. So it acts kind of like a stereo thing and like widens up. So basically, it won't work if you have like a big sound and the delay is like set to 10 milliseconds or so, because it'll just sound a little bit. Oh, sorry. I haven't slept that much, so I'm kind of like sleepy, and I'm yawning. Sorry for that. So yeah, basically, just if you have like a big sound, it won't give that much of a stereo bit to it if you have like set to 10 milliseconds. But for transient sound, small sound, it does work. And then we have another sound coming in, OTT, multi-band compression, yeah, of course, some distortion and EQ, and all of these going to this new drop elements, which has OTT sources fattener to like fatten up the sounds, saturate it even more, then reverb with these settings, low cut, big size, some decay, and the bit now right here. Then we have EQ to get rid of the lows, and the reverb is also like on 62% level right here as well, so it's not that much of a reverb. And then it all sounded like that what I played. So after that I processed them again to get these sounds. Alright, so basically what I did was like put in 27th, no, 26th chain, which all the stuff is going through, like an OTC, parametric EQ2, then another parametric EQ2 to like only allow the mids to come through for the pitch map to like affect. The pitch map is doing this melodic thing, so it's basically the settings are all effed up. So I'm just going to like set it again to E minor. So basically what the pitch map did was like make a color based version of these elements. So like E minor key, only like the mids, and then it's routed to the mixer 27 where I have the glitch 2 plugin. I set 2 presets, like I just went through some ill-formed presets and I got 2 sounds which sound like these. So this is the first one, I suppose. And then the second one which sounds like this. These are going to the mixer 28, which there's nothing, and then all of this is going to like the drop bus. And there are automations, volume automations on these glitches, so they don't feel out of place and out of order. So I'm just going to play like this. So they're aligned with the drop. These are also like pitched up to times, and like I have this pitched up to 300 cents, and then I have another one pitched up to 700 cents, and then there's another one that is like pitched down to something that I forgot. Oh yeah, I have it here. So it's pitched down to 500 cents. So basically, kind of, I was going for like a chord structure with these things. So yeah, they don't sound amazing in the drop context, but they do give some sort of like a what would you call it? Some sort of like a glitchy, bleepy, bloopy effect for the drop. So yeah. Yeah, so basically this is the second drop. Nothing much changed since the last time. Everything stays all the same, but like these stuff are just chopped up. The atmosphere is chopped up, and the automations are like aligned to this like triplet structure. So yeah, this is about it. There's nothing much more to like delve into. Alright, now moving on to the last and final project, the intro project, which I'll be going through almost everything from the start to finish. I'm just gonna wait for it to load up. And I'm basically just sitting in my room, and my back hurts so much because I've been holding the laptop in my lap this whole time. Okay, it's going to like give me some kind of like an error message because there's one sample missing, but I'm gonna fix that ASAP. It's taking so much long. Alright, we have it here. Oh, okay, so it did not give the sample error because it has load up from somewhere else that maybe it's searched for and like loaded up. It's basically just a swell that I used in like the last minute. It's Eliminate FX Swell RT, which is like my favorite transitional swell for any song that I did in the last year. Alright, just going over to the intro. I just kind of like made this telephone thing like a little bit shorter so I can have the song like 3 minutes of length, Like you can see here, 2 minutes 58 seconds. It just goes over to like 3 minutes, and that's like the deadline, or like in the rules that the song cannot go above 3 minutes. So I basically just made the entire song fit in like 3 minutes. So yeah, that's a kind of like achievement of its own, like everything in these 3 minutes. So it's basically the intro is the same as it was before, but yeah, I'm going to play it. Same stuff, the same atmospheres, and everything is like literally just the same. What I did was like just change these vocals to like going not over here but like over here, so I kind of like stretch them a little bit so they fit more. And then like I changed the vocal here as well in the build up to, it was like we are, and it kind of like repeated itself, but right now it's like we are fearless tonight, which kind of like made more sense and also sounded more good. Then we have the first drop, build the first drop in here. And then another thing I did with the vocal that I wasn't done with before was like give a tape stop effect before the drop, so it goes something like this. And I also had the master volume automation to like for the build up to go down and then go up for the drop, and then like stereo separation, it goes mono to the drop, and then like the drop hits harder, like wider and everything. I'll explain everything what I have in the master later, but like I have the EQ2, which is basically just cutting off these lows as it goes up in the build up section right here. This automation is basically going up in the build up, like cutting all the lows from the entire song, so it doesn't feel like bassy or muddy or anything like that. And then we have Fruity Balance, which is like set to -6 dB, which I'll explain why in a moment. So yeah, basically these are the same thing, the build up, the endless smile on all the elements, give it like the build up sound, and then we have some drums coming in, some claps, some kicks, some snares, stuff like that. I think I haven't showed you all of this, maybe because like I now remember that I haven't. And then the drum bus volume, the drum bus frequency range, like introduce the kicks and everything, some risers and down risers and stuff like that. Then like the same basic, like the intro elements coming through again and again. And then this eliminate as well. It's kind of such a mellow addition to the overall songs that I do, and it works like a perfect transition. It doesn't make it sound empty, so yeah. First drop ends here with a transition and everything.
What's up everyone, this is no copyright sounds and
So basically the NCS comp voice making, which is shown in the first part of this video, is like basically just use here, like the second section.
remix contest with Audius. We're giving you all
The other elements come in slightly.
remix contest with Audius. We're giving you all 11 days in celebration of our 11th anniversary to download some stems and create a track from scratch. There's over $800 in prizes for the rules and have.
Then we have some other vocals. I basically just used all the vocal samples that were provided here, like this one, here, this one. I'm just going to show all of these. This one is the Make Me Move song, the sample of that.
Can't wait to hear what you create.
And then we have the On and On. Oh yeah, I did the processing on the vocal tune right here, which I'm going to show. So it's basically just KHX compressor, OTT, some reverb, parametric EQ. I think I'd done that in like the second project, and then what I did afterwards was like do more distortion, endless smile, some EQ to like make it filtered out, and then just tape stop to like get that tape stop effect before the drops, so it doesn't go like reverb goes out forever and everything. It also gives like a cool texture timbre, so the overall like vocal. So basically just the same stuff again and again. Then the second drop part coming in. Yeah, it's basically just like chopped up melody of the second drop. Here we go. It's basically just going like on and on and on and on and on and on and on, and then the second or second last, I suppose, it just goes more it's like sped up version, and then finally on we'll go, and then like some kick comes in, and then this make me move a cappella comes in again.
Here we go.
And I use the last one as well.
Here we go.
It's basically just the same, and then like tape stop effects come in.
Here we go. Switch.
Yeah, this is it. This is the entire song that I made. And hopefully it just lives up to the expectations of the NCS team. Oops, I played that. Yeah, just wish me good luck. I worked so hard on this and like coming up with the ideas and putting literally everything from the competition in here to like cohere as much as it can. I tried my best. I gave it my all with this crap laptop that I have, and I hope I did justice for competition and did my best. One thing that I'm going to do after this video is like oh god, I think I messed up this. Yeah, I kind of messed up this drop. I'm just going to like get it over here to match the. Alright, yeah, it's matched now. So what I was going to explain is basically what I'm going to do is like copy half of the drop, like this section right here, like something like this. I'm just going to like chop it off, chop it out right here. What I'm going to do is like not go the drop ending. I'm going to like remove this impact in here, which I'm going to okay, where the hell is so it's basically just right here. Then what I'm going to do is like put a tape stop effect on this drop, so it just goes down and like the song ends with a tape stop and not the song ending in like an empty outro. So that would be cool, and I'm looking forward to like showing you all this final result. So yeah, see you soon in the NCS competition. If you are interested in listening to this song live, please do make sure to subscribe to my channel. Maybe I'll upload in my channel like the video in here, so it goes kind of like into the YouTube algorithm or algorithm or anything. I still haven't learned the word for that. So yeah, just stay safe, take care, and if you have questions regarding anything in my song, feel free to ask in my Discord server, which you can join. The link will be in my description with the bio link thingy. I have the SoundCloud link in my description for this video, and also the my bio link, which has like my YouTube profile, my Discord, my Instagram, my Twitter, or anything that I use. So yeah, if you want to support me with that, just go ahead and do the thing you want to do. So yeah, bye bye. I hope to see you again soon. This is it. This is AUR. This is my song, and I hope you enjoy it, and also cheer up for me in the NCS competition. This one is going to be hard because like Audius server has some really cool producers as well as the NCS server as well, like mad talent. So I'm kind of lost in the thoughts of like coming in uh, not in third or second or first as well, because like kind of like insecure to how the others are going to approach this. But yeah, I did my best, and I hope I did it justice, and I hope I did this very well. So yeah, one last thing that I wanted to mention is like why this master has like -6 dB. So basically what I do is like put this cradle, the guard particle plugin in here, and then just hit render, and it's basically just like a mastering cheese plugin. It does everything that's mastering related, making my track a little bit like spicy, with like compression, limiting, gain stage, and everything like that to make the track like a final product, like in industry mastering. It's basically just a master chain on the master channel. So yeah, that plugin is really cool. It's new plugin. It's out. It has it's kind of like heavy on the CPU, so I'm not going to load up because it's just going to like destroy my laptop right now. But yeah, I just load it up. I don't touch it. I just go and render the file and don't play anything because it just like uh, make my laptop go boom and it'll just blow up. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah. So yeah, see ya. Stay safe. Have a lovely day. I'll see you soon. Bye.